Achol, the Sudani mommy. Yay! Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time tuning in. Ooh, Vlogmas season. At my adult age, those Christmas movies as a kid is what Vlogmas is to me these days. I'm doing 12 days of Chellina, you know. I can't vlog every day. I've tried so hard. But what I can do is do every other day. For this video, I'm going to show you guys how I filmed my intro. I did the same thing with my intro for last year. Like my first day was like showing you guys how I did my intro, like behind the scenes of how it went down. But this year I kind of did with a little bit more of like a simple, minimalist, like graphic design. I'm not a graphic designer. I'm not regular. Ain't shit regular about me. But I am unskilled in the tech space like that. Techie stuff I'm good at. I love computer science and things of that nature. I'm not good at it, but I'm familiar with it. But when it comes to like graphic design, Photoshop, and all those things, it's been trial and motherfucking error every single time since I've started being a content creator. There's this graphic designer by like Chellina. She's a great designer. I love her intros and outros and all the videos that she makes. So I wanted something similar to that. I kind of mimicked Aaliyah Face's style. I love her style, the minimalistic, you know, just a little bit, don't do too much. So mauve is my favorite color, so I kind of incorporated that in my signature touch. But the tools that I used are universal and very, very much affordable, and anybody can do them. I use VLLO to edit my videos, and I used green screens and templates and stuff that you can download from Pinterest and YouTube. But yeah, I finally figured it out, and I'm happy to share with you guys because I couldn't really find something like this on YouTube because, you know, you pay for it. It's like $100 intro style right here. You get it for the free. So you're welcome. And please comment down thank you. And please subscribe, join the fam, and stay tuned for Vlogmas episodes. I'm going to be doing hair content, DIY projects I need to finish, home decor, all that fun stuff. Christmassy stuff. I'm hoping it snows a little bit more. We can go ice skating, we can go sledding, we can go snowboarding. It's about to be a time will be had. But yeah, and travel planning because I want to travel for my birthday next month. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. And I hope this was helpful. I'll see you guys the rest of Vlogmas. Bye. So let's get started. I just went on YouTube and I just wanted to see what was out there. I made a Vlogmas playlist of little videos, a few videos that with green screens that I liked, that looked cool. Something to get the juices flowing, you know? And then I just got a random empty storyboard on Google. You can just Google storyboard template. Opened it up in my GoodNotes app. I use GoodNotes. You can just use like Apple Notes if you don't have GoodNotes. I'm a visual person, so I wanted to see out the design of what I wanted. And it's not set in stone. You don't have to use the style if you want. If you don't want to, you can change some things around, but it gives you like an outline, you know, a little plan of action. So I wanted it to say Chellina Achol in the middle. I wanted it to be like a thick font at first. So then I'll be like writing Chellina Achol, Christmas frame. And then I'm like, what animation do I see it having? A zoom in, a fade. I ended up doing like a blur fade thing. And then the second one was supposed to be like a Christmas transition. And next I wanted it to write out Sudani Mommy in like cursive. So it goes like slow enough to write it out. A new Christmas border background or something, or a little bit more. Like the first one would just ease it in a little bit, but the second would be something a little more va-va-voom. And then throw in like Vlogmas, what we here for. So yeah, this is just an idea of throwing out your ideas, being able to just put it on paper and see what you got going on. I did this for like an intro and an outro, but outro is very simple. I like using the same background and a subscribe button for the end of the videos. And also space for where I'm going to have, you know how you have your next videos at the end, your next YouTube videos for people to watch. Just space for those two. That is pretty much it for my little storyboard. Let's get into the studio. Let's get to work. I use VLLO, like I said, free, but also some of the features are like $14, $15 for a year. I really fucks with VLLO the long way. Here we're starting with the blank. This is the color I want, like a pink mauve, a light pink for my background. And then I put my text on there. I just saved that video as a whole, so it just flattens up and ends up being one layer. And export that, import it again. The reason I did that is because I wanted to do a cutout based on the color. And then now I can go in and where it's the white, I go to Chrome key and cut out that white. So it's just like transparent behind it. But VLLO comes with a background color. And I went to that background color and made it green. Just so it's easier to catch later on. And that in itself is going to be its own layer. So it's kind of like a transparent layer. The cutout is my letters. That was the hardest thing I had to figure out. I tried a bunch of different ways. And then I went to Pinterest. Pinterest always has a bunch of like motion videos, little gifs of like moving glitter, just little video. You can't ever really download them. So I just screen record it. I know you could probably take the link and get like a downloader somewhere. I have another downloader I use, but I just screen recorded this so it could be quicker. I tried this color at first. I like the snowflakes and the little yellow, a little Christmas magic, but it ended up looking like fire. You'll see behind it, but I just wanted to see if it could work. So yeah, and I take my original one and I did picture in picture, but it's a new layer, duplicate picture in picture. So I laid that duplicate layer on top of that. I couldn't stretch it out any further because it's a video, but you can slow down the video so it's longer. I only needed it to be about 3 seconds, but I really wanted to see what the best part of the snowflakes would be inside of it, so you could really tell what it was. And then I sped up that Pinterest snowflake video that we had, so it would like move a little faster, but I didn't end up liking it. I went with this pink one right here, which I thought was like, yes, that's the money one right there, because catch the pink vibe, you know? And then I exported that. And then I opened it again as a new project. And this is like the actual intro that we're making. So that was just one feature. That was kind of difficult to do. We are taking... What else are we doing now? Making sure my phone stays on Do Not Disturb. That's what we're doing. Oh, I got the blank space for the first part of it. And then I got that. I cut out the beginning. Because if I tried to cut it out, that layer, that first part that I didn't need, it was going to cut out the layer that we actually did end up using. So we had to export the whole thing. You know, you see the process. And I'm taking that and moving it to the beginning. So now we're adding an animation onto it. So, you know, just like a nice little blur in. I wanted something to start before the words came in. Like snowflakes on the side, something. As you can see there, the pink border kind of blocks off the snowflakes or whatever, the little snow bubbles. So I had to crop it in smaller, but I could also just like delete the background at this point too. Either way works. Yeah, that's what I ended up doing, deleting the black background. So you can just see the snowflakes everywhere, and all you're left with is the letters. Nice little overlay with the snowflakes lying behind there. The snowflakes were a little loud. I wanted something a little subtle, so you can lower the transparency, and you could also lower the speed of the snowflakes as well. Everything is pretty customizable. That's why I love this app. I wanted a cool little transition before the words came, so I was playing with a bunch of different ones. I ended up settling on the pink one because it fit the flow, and I put that in the beginning and at the end of it, so it looks like it kind of went together. Right there, duplicate, and then put it at the beginning, and then voila, you can see it at the end. Next part, we added the Sudani Mami. So I just typed that out. A lot of everything else from this point on is pretty straightforward. It was like the overlay, the video cut out before. That was probably the hardest part. This part, you can slow down, change the speed, however you want it. So I'm just going to let you guys watch for a little bit. Everything seems pretty self-explanatory. And once something, I'll check back in a little bit. Okay, here I'm going to show you guys how I import some fonts in as well. At first, I was just looking through a couple of the fonts I had, and I didn't really like any of them. So I went to defont.com and typed in Christmas, and these are a bunch of Christmas fonts that they have. I used this Christmas Eve one, and then you download it to your files, and then you can go to like import file here on your computer and bring in the font that you used. Hope that wasn't too fast, but if that makes sense. And then just do what you need to do. And now you have like a fun little Christmas font. It still wasn't giving, you know, enough Christmassy vibes for me. It seemed too subtle. So I played with some of the frames that they had. VLLO is really dope because it has so many different seasonal Christmas ideas that you can throw on. So I put that wreath, a little Christmas thing around the back, around the edge of the video. And then now I was looking for a good subscribe button. I was playing with a bunch of different ones that they had. They were cool, you know, they were cool, but nothing too crazy. I got the little handles on there. Those ones I was cool with. They're cute. But I ended up going to YouTube and getting a Christmas green screen, like a subscribe button. You can just type in Christmas subscribe and you will be able to find a different, like some more fun buttons. Here we are going to the YouTube, and then use the same Chrome key feature and take out the green screen portion of it and move the video wherever you like. Insert it as a picture-in-picture video, of course, and you are all set. Make sure you tweak everything a little bit so it feels right. Change the opacity a little bit, the color, whatever feels best. I had to crop that black bars across the top and the bottom because no, we're not having that. And you can even change the intensity of the Chrome key. So I don't want any little lime green floating around anywhere. And also the layer, it was kind of like a neon pink I didn't like. But yeah, that's what it ended up looking like. I hope this video was helpful. And I hope I didn't rush too much through any of this. If you have any specific questions, leave them down below. I will answer them in the comment section. But if it's something really simple, I can also make a little reel or a short. I'll probably end up making a short of it. If you have any questions, happy Vlogmas, everybody, and enjoy my Vlogmas 2023 intro. Woo!
You've been acting so cold. No, I don't want nothing crazy. Just wanna get you alone. And all of this snow is falling.